Bowser Jr. because a lot of what they do requires jumping. Bowser Jr. is great at air-to-airs. Using that big forward air, cover some space. Really good at covering the ground with the cart.
Yeah.
But if you have to jump against Wolf and you don't connect your aerial, that's a big hit me.
Yeah. And then the early percents, I'm sure those combos are going to be vicious.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see how it starts off. Oh,
Look
Lord.
at that. Already turned the Mecha Koopa against him. This up air is a huge potential, though.
Right. Took back the damage immediately, and that's it.
He jumped into that. That is so unfortunate.
Okay. Wonder how often AZ's really had a chance to play against Bowser Jr. to get that matchup knowledge. That might be something we're seeing here.
This is a character you have to play against, or you are going to get rocked by a couple of things.
For sure. Let's see. Okay.
Just missed the timing there. Jab is a big damage boost.
Yeah. Gonna hop over those lasers. Okay, so that he's not gonna be able to just mindlessly laser. He's gonna have to pick his shots here so he can catch Bowser when he's actually in the way and not able to jump out with that back air. So might want to be careful when he's getting close.
Yeah, okay, we got to see AZ respect these aerials at ledge. And just in general, held for a little bit too long.
NationWide just really putting the pressure on him early to figure out fast this matchup and make something happen.
Up tilt sets up for the up air. This is big opportunity. The nair barely breaks, and the back air is such a strong move.
Gonna put himself on the board for one.
The 50% is not light, honestly. It's really easy for Wolf to get knocked off stage and just have to deal with an ugly situation. Yeah,
that's one area I think that he might have to struggle is trying to get off the ledge and then also getting to the ledge in the first place. I feel like Bowser's going to be able to cover that pretty well.
I feel like NationWide actually read that deep nair too, going for that forward smash all the way back. He's got to be careful the way he's getting back up. Juggle game is huge, but watch out for big sword.
Okay, he tried to poke at it real quick. And just like that with the laser, like he's going to be able to get out of that so quick. So, if he's reading that laser well, then he's going to be able to get in really easily with that fair or the back air and hit. Okay.
Yeah, he's just got to be really careful where he's positioning himself when he's going for these juggles. Because if he sits in range of back air or forward air, he can very easily put himself in at death's door.
And see, like just right there, like with the laser, it's too close, then Bowser Jr. is going to be able to punish pretty easily. And I think he's going to have to be careful with that.
But down to last stock.
Yeah.
Definitely a big adjustment because he took that first one real early, and the second one was not long to follow.
Oh,
you cannot get out of attack that, unfortunately. So that is something, again, that's something that would make sense if you're still learning the matchup. And you're like, okay, I want to be invincible when I hit this away. You can't hit that move away. It just sits there and
he can stay there so long before he up B's and really just like bait you into it and think like, okay, he's going to be here for this. And and then once invincibility finishes, that bomb's blowing up, you're dying, and he's really, that's the part of the matchup that seems like he's the least familiar with. The ledge with that up B, because he died with it on the first stock, died with it on the third stock, and it seems like that might be his real issue. Yeah,
got to learn how to understand what Bowser Jr.'s options are at the ledge and figure out your counterplay to it.
Yeah, but, he did bring it all the way back, so provided he doesn't lose that first stock, we're going to see a much closer game too, I bet. Especially on a counter pick.
Right, exactly. So now we're going to be seeing the same stage, but sometimes when you're learning a matchup too, I want to test that I've actually learned something and that I can change it as opposed to changing the terrain and having to learn an entirely different set of tools that they'll have.
Okay. Stay nearby, keep that poke going. He likes going for that forward tilt as he's recovering back. I wonder if it can angle to hit the ledge. Like right here. Okay.
I know forward smash can definitely get that low, but AZ this time did not let him get away with it. Didn't hold ledge too long.
Yeah, he's going to have to keep light on his feet, making those quick decisions to get off of ledge.
There we go. Again, did he double jump into that? Or no, that was NationWide's double jump. You really got to be careful with your jumping at Bowser Jr. You have to get your move out fast enough. That's what it is. Because he's got, that's a punish.
Just a little bit of percent. These punishes that he's getting, it's small hits here and there, but he's got to be able to convert for earlier for those longer strings in order to set himself up, because Bowser Jr. seems like it's going to be a little bit heavier and take a little bit longer to kill.
Okay, I do enjoy the patience from AZ though. Just because you're behind doesn't mean you got to force something. Up throw into that back air. It's clean. Oh,
stop. Why was that still active?
Okay, I understand maybe the idea.
Yeah.
Maybe you thought if I hit this,
maybe.
Maybe you thought it's going to extend this hitbox, and if you roll into it, like, but just didn't pan out.
Okay, taking his time, trying not to take too much damage and looking for those up smashes. That's how he got the last stocks on the previous games. Okay. Poke.
Yeah, it doesn't quite have the timing. It's not easy against this character.
Yeah, I feel like Bowser Jr. doesn't come above the ledge much.
No. Not unless they want to. Jumps just above the fork and is able to come down with the back end.
Cannonball, yeah.
This time,
awareness.
I didn't want to play at all. Tries to catch the neutral gut up, just missed the timing.
Yeah, and I'm really scared for him to cross up like that and find himself at the ledge.
Yeah.
It seems like that's probably the most dangerous area for him in this matchup, and he really wants to hold that center stage.
Yeah. Sometimes it can set a position where you can throw out that back throw. Oh, he fell out, but picking it up.
Caught it there. Okay, okay. And now, relatively even. He only took about, like, what, 10, 15 damage on that stock while he was closing it out?
The fact that forwarder hit was messed up. That is not okay. But he got him some good damage. Yeah, now they're just about even on this percent. Yeah. And, oh, my goodness.
I think AZ's really finding that comfort spot right behind the platform. You know, not too close to ledge, but just enough that he can stop the use the platform for anti-airing, and then really cover the forward option with the laser, and then pick his shots.
Oh, and the back air sneaking just at the right time to catch the attempted card onto the stage.
Yeah, he's figure 80ing between the platform and hitting the backside of it so that you can really zone him out. I love it.
I think the fact he slowed it down quite a bit to kind of figure out where NationWide wants to move, how he wants to move, and that's where he's finding his hits.
Okay. Nice scoop, nice scoop.
Kiting just out of range there.
Ooh, and now you can see the comfort level rising here. Starting to go for a little bit more aggressive, leaving the platform, leaving the safe zone. He feels like, hey, I got the stock up, let me get these extra big hits on you and find something big, but...
Yeah, but the weak nair, maybe would have set up a big combo, but on shield, very unsafe, and that up smash is pretty good for Bowser Jr. to cover that.
Oh, look, holding that center stage. Okay.
Which is not an easy feat against Bowser Jr. when he's got that cart.
Even with the little mini Koopa, he's just like, just let me reflect this out real quick, let me dash dance a bit, control this space, put this laser out, and just hold it. I wonder, he hasn't really had much success holding him at the ledge too much, or even punishing him, getting him back. Kind of in those situations where characters can't really edge guard, I wonder if he should just give him a little bit more space. But going ahead and cleaning up that game.
Yeah, did a really good job of just putting buttons right in Bowser Jr.'s, just outside of his range where he didn't feel comfortable to have a fast enough move to come out.
Right, exactly.
Bowser Jr. doesn't have really fast moves. They cover big range, but they're not super quick.
Right.
So
he's kind of preemptively got to get him out there and beat you to the punch. And it seemed like AZ started getting to that point, again, behind that platform is really going to force NationWide to have the space really well to jump in and kind of expose himself and make it look a little bit more obvious that he's coming in because there's only one flight path in there.
Yeah, and we're seeing AZ kind of bully with the frame data a little bit more in this game, where you really have to figure out where you're allowed to. But I think he got hit enough times in the first game to figure out where he wasn't allowed.
Right. Okay. Okay. I like it.
That's definitely a difficult one to get adjusted to, that down air.
And now he's got the center platform. Imagine he's just going to let him get back on stage a little bit more and try and hold that down. Okay.
There we go. Does a lot of these empty hops, waits for a jump. Because you understand, Bowser Jr. does want to air to air, does want to jump to set stuff up. So we'll kind of empty hop, make him think he's going to approach with something.
Ooh, NationWide. He's so patient there before he threw out the cart, and it really didn't matter because the Wolf frame net, or not Wolf, like hitbox.
Yeah. He's feeling himself a little bit here. Goes for the up air. Yeah, if you don't hit confirm that cart and you're just jumping above people.
Oh,
don't jump into that.
That would have been saucy and definitely killed. He was 60% right next to the blast zone.
He's gone, he's gone.
Okay.
NationWide's not even happy with that.
Yeah, no.
He shook his head no.
He definitely wanted that forward smash. He's like, I'm calling this out right here.
But he's got that stock evened up after AZ had such a hot one. I love to see it.
Yeah.
Mentally strong players.
Interesting. I thought he might have been like, okay, I'm up and over. I'm going to go take the center stage from him, but comes down with that down air and actually gets punished off of it.
Ooh, empty land and then tries to chase NationWide's roll back. It's interesting how even when AZ was definitely sitting in a disadvantageous position there, kind of expected NationWide to back up.
And now NationWide trying to apply a bunch of pressure here. Maybe he feels the momentum shifting in his favor.
Parry, but still hard to find a real punish there. Maybe up smash could have done it.
Yeah, yeah, it has been scooping, you know, pretty decent size. And
again, empty hop, present the threat, and then come in with a back air, catch the jump out.
Yep.
That's where he's made all of his cheddar. He keeps going for these. It's hard to tell if he's going to land back on the ground, go for the double jump, and then come in with the aerial at a different timing. Barely avoids that forward smash.
And smart to put the laser out there just to kind of push NationWide back and give him some space to recover. Right.
Nope, backed up at the ledge. Oh, that could have been saucy.
Luckily, NationWide was able to get his shield back up, and yeah, now he's really, NationWide's really struggling just to get a hitbox out there first, and then also find his way in. AZ's really putting out hitboxes now.
I mean, this is where he's bullying. He doesn't matter if he trades. If he gets one of those hits, he's fine.
He's like, this is actually a fine situation. I'm okay with this.
If he loses the stock, he goes into his last one. There, he dash attack, crossed up the shield, just sat there and waited.
A full set of him learning the matchup, and the first stock, first game really looked bad. It's hard to tell that how he was going to be able to win that in the end, and then you just saw the slow progression of him using the stage responsibly, learning that he has to beat him to the punch. You know, he didn't really get to trap him at ledge much or get much there, and he didn't really need it either, because what could NationWide get going in that neutral situation?
That's really impressive to me too, because I feel like that's one of Wolf's biggest strengths is the ledge trapping.
Right, that's what I was expecting.
You know what, I actually don't need it. Instead of playing to my strengths, I need to figure out what you're bad at, and I'm going to throw everything at that.
Yeah.